Hi Aquarius, welcome to your tarot reading. So I'm going to pull cards for you and your person, the person that's on your mind right now. I want to see what they're thinking, what they're feeling, what their intentions are, and what the energy is going forward. So whoever you've been feeling a pull to, whether you're in union or not, we're going to pull from the tarot. And then I did bring out some oracle decks as well to pull from to get some additional messages at the end. So we have the High Priestess here. So they're feeling very intuitive. This is about like an inner knowing. They could be very connected spiritually, whether they know it or not. The High Priestess is all about like things behind the veil, things unseen. It can be about secrets. Maybe they're feeling that there are secrets between the two of you. Underneath, we have the Two of Swords, which is about not seeing something or needing to make a decision here. So there's probably a decision that needs to be made. But we'll definitely get into it. The Four of Swords. They're thinking about meditation, healing. This is about rest. This is also about pulling back and things being at a pause. It's a very healing energy. What they're not telling you, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is about fated change. This is about divine timing. This is a Sagittarius card. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. But this is all about timing and moving things forward. So I think they definitely want to move things forward. They may be feeling that you are pulled back here, or they may just feel like they need a break. They may be thinking that they need a break. Their intentions, we have the Ace of Wands. This is a passionate new beginning. This is about that creative spark. It could be about, getting that spark back between the two of you if you have been in union before. It could just be about them wanting a new passionate beginning. The advice going forward is the Seven of Wands. This is about standing up for what you believe in, standing up for yourself, pushing through obstacles. So they could definitely be standing up for what they believe in. It's also about kind of, standing up for oneself in a situation. So clarify the High Priestess for their feelings, please, Spirit. We have the Magician. So this is about manifesting. This is making an action. This is about bringing like your hopes and wishes down to earth, right? Like bringing your wishes down to the 3D. So I feel like there's like this inner knowing of what they want, and they're going to take some kind of decisive action. I think they're just feeling very connected to spirit, but there's some sort of decision that needs to be made here with this inner knowing. Clarify the Four of Swords for what they're thinking, please, Spirit. So we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a fiery energy. Again, Sagittarius. So you very well could be dealing with a Sagittarius. But the King of Wands is very charming. He's very optimistic. He has that fire sign, very passionate about things. He's a good leader. And he's also about seeing things from the bigger picture, right? So I feel like they're really thinking that they want to kind of step into like this leadership. Maybe things have been at a pause, or, they're thinking that they've healed and they want to step into like more of a leadership, more of this king energy to move things forward here. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune for what they're not telling the collective. So we have the Three of Pentacles. This is about something tangible. It's about building something and collaborating with somebody, teamwork. But it's also something very grounded and stable because they are, etching these into this concrete. So I do feel like they want to move things forward and they do want to build something with you. Clarify this Ace of Wands, please, Spirit. Four of Pentacles. So this is about stability. It is about Four of Pentacles. They could have like been holding back in the past, or this could be about letting go of control, letting go of the past, what no longer serves them, and moving towards something more passionate. So maybe they just want something very passionate and stable here, because the Four of Pentacles is about stability as well. Let's see. Clarify the Seven of Wands, please. The Eight of Pentacles. So they're willing to put in the work to this and stand up for this. They're willing to defend how they feel. They're willing to come in and show you how they feel and put the work in here. I just feel like with that High Priestess and that Magician, there's like just this inner knowing of what they want. They could be very intuitive as well. I think that's what this Two of Swords is. Maybe they finally made the decision, or there's an inner knowing that they need to make a decision to come towards you, to build something with you. So what's the blockage here in this connection, Spirit? What are the blocks in this connection? So we have the Ten of Wands. Somebody's carrying a lot of burdens here. Again, with needing to make a decision. There was something very burdensome for them that was blocking them. But the tens are at the end of a cycle. So I feel like they're done carrying those burdens. And once they do, they will make this decision to come towards you. What are this person's next actions towards Aquarius? Yeah, so they're gonna come in. It's gonna kind of happen pretty quickly too. So that Knight of Swords is about taking action. He is about being direct, being assertive, going after what they want. So they're going to come in. When they do, they're going to come in pretty quickly, because that Knight of Swords is a fast-moving energy. Let's see. Let's grab a few oracle cards and see what else the collective has for you. I just think they've been manifesting this. There's like this inner knowing of what they want. They just needed to make that decision to come towards you. And once they get those burdens, you know, once they lay all that down, they're going to come in pretty quickly and passionately. Interesting. This came out in the Libra reading too. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So maybe one or both of you were kind of wearing a mask and not showing who you truly were. And then we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Let's see. What else do you have for Aquarius? Spirits. Thought another one turned. Okay, so we have present, abundant, and gratitude. Yeah, I feel like both of you just need to sit in gratitude here. And, you know, I feel like this would be very abundant. They definitely want to put the work in here with this Eight of Pentacles. They want to give to this. And then we have masculine. So this could very well be your divine masculine if you are a divine feminine. Let's see, what else do you have for Aquarius spirits? So we have potential. This connection has what it takes to stand the test of time, as long as continued effort is invested. Yeah, with that Eight of Pentacles, I definitely feel like they want to invest. So as long as they're willing to do that, there is lots of potential here. One-on-one time. Time spent alone is needed to preserve your connection. That Four of Swords, that healing, that can be like a very pulled back energy. So maybe they were thinking that they were pulled back, or maybe they were just kind of in their thoughts and pulled back to gain some perspective. thinking about things before they made this decision. So I'm going to pull some letters and some zodiac signs. We really have a lot of zodiac signs here, so it could be any. Heavy on the Sag, heavy on the fire energy, but it could be any zodiac sign. So we have the letter G, the letter B, the letter F. We have Aquarius, so one or both of you could have Aquarius. You are Aquarius. We have Aries, one or both of you could have Aries in your chart. We have the letter Q. We have the letter Y. We have the letter T. I'm going to pull two more. We have the letter S. And we have Leo. One or both of you could have Leo in your chart. Again, with the fire energy, Aries, Leo, and then lots of Sag. So heavy on the fire energy. That could just be very passionate. We had that Ace of Wands down here. So you definitely have somebody coming in here that wants to put in some effort and build something with you. They just need to make that decision. And once they do, it'll happen pretty quickly. So I wish you the best, and I will see you next week. Bye.